Okay, you guys, what is up? So I'm really sorry. The video probably looks so weird right now, but I wanted to use my better lens. This is the 50, is this the 50mm? I think it's 50mm. I honestly forgot. But anyway, I do have a different lens. It's not as good, and the lighting is just always better with this camera. So I'm going to really try my best here, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little overview of my setup here. So today we're going to be filming my current makeup collection declutter video. Also, don't mind my appearance. I just got done from the gym and I really wanted to be productive today, so I wanted to film this first before I start working on laundry and everything else I need to do today. So yes, I wanted to show you guys an overview of my filming area and then also my current makeup collection so that I can go through and declutter it. But I just wanted to show you my little filming setup. It's pretty small of an area, but I just kind of want to show you. This is basically the view that you guys see when I film like my makeup tutorials and everything. I'm basically sitting here. I'm basically sitting at this table because I have a table here. You can't see it because this 50mm lens zooms so far in. Usually I'm like so far away from the camera, like the camera's all the way across the room while I'm sitting at this chair area here, but this little area is my backdrop. I have some reflectors over there, my ring light right here, and then over here is where I keep my actual makeup desk and setup, and I will go through the things on here in case any of you guys are curious as to where I got it. So the ring light is from Amazon, as well as the backdrop. The actual backdrop itself, like the glittery sequin stuff, is from Hobby Lobby. That's where I get all my little fabric from so that I can set up the backdrop. The reflectors are from Home Depot. I also have one on this table because this is where I'm usually filming at, so the light reflects up onto me. Don't mind all those bath bombs. I haven't put them away yet, but they smell so good. So starting on the the left side, I keep my makeup brushes, and then I also have my BoxyCharm fridge, this thing that I got from Target, these like drawers, my makeup fan, all my lip pencils, some more makeup brushes, my mirror, which I'll get into, and then my chair. The chair is from Amazon, and the reason I got it is because it like goes down really low, because this desk is from Michael's and it doesn't have like things that prop it up, so it's pretty short, and this chair goes like all the way down to the floor almost, so I really like it. I will leave that linked below. My mic is from Target. It's a blue, what is this called? I think it's called a Yeti mic. I don't think it's called blue. It should say on the front. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is called blue. It's a blue Yeti. I really love it. I feel like it's really helped improve the quality of my videos. And then over here, I think I've showed this before, but this is the Canon utility app, and it helps me to see myself while I'm filming. I see it here so that I can see the mic and the aperture, f-stop, all that stuff. So, okay, this mirror. Ooh, that's cool. That's like a little mini mirror. This mirror is also from Amazon, and I really like it because of the lights. It has different settings. Let me see if I can fix this for you guys. It's not wanting to focus. But right here are buttons. There's 3 buttons, and this turns it on or off. And then you can change the lights. So this is like a yellow, a cool tone, and then the setting I keep it on, which is like a cool tone, white, I don't even know. And then there's this button over here to the right, and it allows you to dim the lights. You can either dim it down low. So the button all the way to the right dims the lights. It's not really, there you go, there you can see now. It's dimmed all the way to the lowest setting, and then all the way up to the brightest setting, which is what I keep it on. It also has a charging port off to the side here. I can't show you guys because my cable isn't long enough. My camera has to stay plugged into the mic and the camera, so I'm a little bit limited here. And then I got these risers. These risers are from Amazon. I got 2 of them. They're meant as like a computer desk monitor riser, but I use them to prop this mirror up and use with this chair, and then I can fully see myself. It all works out great. And I also love this mirror because it comes with like a zoomed mirror thing right here, and that's what I use to do like my brows, eyeshadow, close-up detail work, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so my brushes are mainly like Morphe and stuff. I don't really like have a set preference, but I just have accumulated so many over the years. These are just the ones I keep in my rotation. I have other clean ones in my room, but these are the ones that I use all the time. If you guys are ever curious about a certain brush I use, you can always just ask in the comments and I will let you know where it's from. And then this is like my little mini skincare fridge. I got this from the Boxy pop-up store and I absolutely love it. I just keep all of my skincare stuff in here, like my serums, my rollers, face masks, all that kind of stuff. So I really liked that purchase. In this top drawer, oh goodness, in this top drawer is where I keep all like random stuff that just doesn't fit anywhere, and like also new stuff. I don't think this is gonna work, guys. Let me switch over the lens. I'm really sorry if it's gonna be worse quality. Okay guys, so I switched over to this other lens because like I said, the Canon, this is the one, the 50mm. I absolutely love this lens. It was way too zoomed in. It's great for filming beauty tutorials and everything, but it's just too zoomed in for this type of setting. So I'm sorry if the lighting isn't as great. I really, really apologize because I know that's annoying, but I'm just going to use this lens to film the actual makeup in my drawer so that I can declutter. Do not mind my tabletop. This whole desk was DIY'd. Like I said, the drawers were from Michaels, and this top is from Home Depot. It's actually like a shelf that you put in your closet that I had them cut, and it just is stained with makeup, and some of the stuff just doesn't come off. So excuse that. Also excuse my nails. These nails have been on for like 5 weeks. I have to take them off today. This one already came off, so I have to work on getting the rest off. Do not judge them. I am lazy, and it's for the weekend finally, so I'm going to work on taking these off, but I wanted to film this video first. So, okay, drawer number 1 is where I keep just a bunch of random stuff. So these are like storage things. I've talked about them before that I put in my desk. I don't really use them that much anymore, but anyway, the other stuff in here is just stuff that is just like way too big to put in the rest of my drawers, or just stuff I use quite frequently. So these are some makeup wipes. These are the Honest brand. I absolutely love the Honest brand. This is my the Hourglass Ghost palette, which I absolutely love. I need to make room in my bronzer drawer, which is something I'm working on so that I can put this in that drawer. This I got at TJ Maxx, and I didn't know what it was. I just saw ABH, and I thought, oh, I want to try it. But it's a highlighter that's way too dark for me. It's meant for like darker skin tone, so I'm definitely going to be passing this along. That is a first item in my declutter. I have this. I don't know why that's in there. This I just got, and I'm absolutely obsessed. But like I said, again, it's just so big, and I need to work on my bronzer blush drawer. But this is the Natasha Denona Diamond palette, and the name is Daria, Darya. But it comes with 3 cream products. So cream highlight, cream blush, and then a cream like duochrome type thing, and then the powder versions. And I have been don't break it. You'll realize very quickly on in this video I'm very clumsy. But anyway, I've been absolutely loving this. I love cream products, and yeah, really nice. I got that on the BoxyCharm pop-up store for relatively cheap. Then I just have a lot of my Charlotte Tilbury stuff in here because I do use that quite frequently, and it's just easy to reach in the first drawer. But these are 3 of her, what are these called? Eyes to Hypnotize, I think is what they're called. Yeah, this is the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize one. I've talked about all these palettes so many times, and I just absolutely love them. This is the Bejeweled Eyes to Hypnotize one. This one is probably one of my favorites. I think the Starry Eyes to Hypnotize is my favorite just because there's a lot of variety, but I do get a lot of use out of these, and it's just really easy for me in the morning to reach for a palette like this and do my shadow for work. This one has a lot more mattes. I don't really use this one as often, and the color is not really picking up because my camera sucks. So I'm going to try and move my ring light. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Then I just have a Hollywood Glow filter, which needs to go in my bronzer blush drawer, but it's just there's not enough room in there. And then I keep all of, I need to take this one out of the package, but I keep all of her quads in this drawer as well, just because it's a lot easier, like I said, for me to reach for them. So I have, I think, 5 of them. This one is one of her most recent, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Her eyeshadows are just like so easy for me, so I always reach for them when I'm doing my makeup because it's just quick. So this one is the Hollywood Flawless filter, and I absolutely love the colors. So I have used this one, and then my favorite is the Exaggerize, and I think I've talked about that before, but these are just really, really easy. So if you feel like splurging on yourself, I definitely recommend these palettes. This is like a really nice everyday palette. It's not my favorite, but I do use it quite often. My favorite is the Exaggerize, and then this one I got as a free gift. Sometimes if you spend so much money, you get like a free gift. So I got this as a gift with purchase. It's like all pop shades, which I've talked about Charlotte Tilbury shadows. I've talked about Charlotte Tilbury products standalone video. Like I have a standalone video with Charlotte Tilbury makeup if you want to check that out. This one is one of my absolute faves. This came out for holiday. This is the Fire and Rose palette, or is it just called Fire Rose? Yeah, just called Fire Rose. I absolutely love it. Ugh, I don't use it as often, but look at the packaging, so pretty. This one is my favorite. This is the Exaggerize, and this one I use for work all the time because it's just such an easy palette, and it's just really quick. Like legit, it takes me 5 minutes to do a nice like eyeshadow look with this palette. So I use this one the most. Again, this is the Exaggerize. This is what she used. Excuse me, this is what she used on the Victoria's Secret models for the Victoria's Secret fashion show a couple years ago. So I really like that. Then, I have like empty packages in here. I don't know why, you guys, I'm weird. I have, oh, this doesn't belong in here. I don't even know why. This was another gift with purchase thing. It's a Charlotte Tilbury lip plumping gloss. I'll put that in my gloss drawer. This doesn't fit in my cream shadow drawer, but this is a cream shadow in the color Rose Gold. I don't really reach for this that often, but it's basically like a paint pot because you're not supposed to use it on top of shadows. It's meant to go under like a base. So, and this came in like a kit thing. So I don't really reach for this, but I need to start because it was like $35. Again, it came in like a kit. So I didn't pay $35, but it was rather pricey. This I bought, don't judge me guys, but this I bought because I had to spend so much money to get a free gift, and I'm like all about that. So I don't remember which gift I was wanting. I think it was that not the Fire Rose, the luxury palette with all the eyeshadows. But oh my goodness, I would never buy this as a standalone product. I need to put this in my purse. Don't get me wrong, it's very cute, and I love this product, but $20, you guys? The full size is like $45, I think, and I love this powder, but this little mini compact was $20. It's cute, don't get me wrong, but no. There's no. Just buy the full product if you want, or buy a good dupe for it. But no, I feel kind of dumb for doing that, but I needed like so much more money to get the free product, so I did it. That was not cool. So anyway, that's what this drawer is for. It's just for big items, and then my Charlotte Tilbury stuff that I use on the daily. I need to get rid of those boxes. Like these shadows I reach for all the time. I reach for those shadows. I'm going to try and put the rest of the stuff in another drawer. This needs to go in this drawer too. These are these biodegradable makeup wipes I found at Target. They're like $2, and I really wanted to try them, so yes, but I'm going to try and put all the other crap away. This, oh my god, this drawer gives me really bad anxiety, and it's just overflowing, and I think it's solely just because I absolutely love bronzer, blush, that kind of stuff. It's like one of my favorite parts about makeup, but this is just, this is just, no, I can't, and I feel like I've been doing really good as far as not buying more makeup. I mean, people know I love makeup, so I get it for my birthday, special occasions. Like that's how I accumulate so much. I also buy stuff on randomly sometimes if I just feel like I need some. It's just hard to explain, but I accumulate makeup so quickly, and I try to do these declutters at least once every 5 to 6 months, and I haven't done one in a while. So yeah, it's gotten a lot out of hand. Okay. So these, I've mentioned these before. This are really good products. This is like one of my absolute favorite bronzers. I'm so surprised I haven't hit pan on it. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. That is not going anywhere because it's like something I use every single day, not even joking. This highlighter I really do love, and it's going to last me like 5 years because there's no way I will ever get through it. But yeah, I use that all the time too. This I literally will go through. Like I think I'm almost going to hit pan on it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see in this video, but I use it all the time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour and Glow palette thing. I use this, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I use the contour shade every single day. Every day I use it. I can't be without it. The highlight I do use most days, but this is a holy grail of mine. I absolutely love it. If you're going to get anything from Charlotte Tilbury, I suggest you get that. Okay. Next is this It Cosmetics Hello Cheekbones palette. I actually really like this. I got this at Ross for like $12, I think, and it's really, really nice. The bronzer shade is nice. I like the highlight, so I have been using that quite often recently too, so I'm not going to get rid of that. My Hourglass mini palette, I absolutely love this. The highlight shade in it is so beautiful, and I do use it pretty frequently, so that is staying. I have these this like matchsticks from Fenty. To be honest, the only thing I use is the contour shade. This came in a set. I don't use the like highlight blush thing, which is this one, and the concealer thing. So I'm actually going to be passing these on because I don't use them and they take up space. So I'm going to be passing those on to a friend or family member. Then we have these cream blushes from e.l.f. I've talked about these before and I absolutely love them. The formula is so good on them. This shade I can't wait to start using because it's going to be spring, summertime soon. So those are staying. This I haven't used in a hot minute. It's the what is this called? Sunflower? No, Sunkissed Cover FX Tanning Drops. This can go. I don't reach for it anymore. Someone else can love that. This iconic Glow Duo Thing Illuminator will stay. I know I tend to use this kind of stuff more in the summertime, so that will stay. This can go. I've held on to this for so long just because I feel like, oh, it's limited edition, how fun, but this I don't use. I used maybe once back in like 2018 and I don't use it anymore, so maybe someone else will use it, but I'm done with it. Okay, let's see. This Physicians Formula palette is broken. Just the highlight, but the blush and the bronzer I do use. I think I'm going to get rid of the highlight because every time it opens, it just gets all over and that's what makes me not want to use it. So I'm just going to throw that. There's still a little bit left, so that's fine. But I'm going to keep this because I do reach for it and I do like the blush and the bronzer. I just haven't reached for it recently because that highlighter is so soft and it broke and it just annoyed me every time I opened it and it would get everywhere. Okay, Alamar Cosmetics, you guys. I've used this blush in so many of my tutorials and I love it. It's a great formula, but I just have so much blushes right now and I think I'm going to get rid of this. It's time. I've debated passing it on before and I always held on to it, but I think it's time. So this is going to be passed on. This Pure Cosmetics one I've used maybe once. I got this during the Boxy pop-up thing and it's really nice. The highlight is a little bit dark. I don't know if you guys can see that, and I mentioned that before, but I haven't played around with this enough to know if I like it or not because I've used it maybe once. Oh my gosh, how many times is that going to happen? Okay, I'm going to hold on to this because I haven't played around with it enough to know how I feel about it, if I want to pass it along or not. So this is staying. This is like a mini cheek blush palette from Natasha. I don't know if I've used this in a video or not, but you get two cream, like a blush. This is the blush and this is like the highlight. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I know in summer I'm going to get so much more use out of it because the colors are just so fun. So that is staying. This is a limited, oh, there's dust on it. This is a limited edition contour palette. So it's like this one, but it has like diamonds all over it because of her holiday collection. So I bought it just because I'm a sucker for packaging and I know I'm going to run out of that one. So I'm not too worried about it, but this is just, it stays in the package. I haven't used it, but I'm keeping it because it was like $60. Oh, I got this for in PR from Pixie a couple years ago and the highlights are just so big. I don't know how I'll ever get through them, but they're really pretty. It's just, it takes up so much space, you guys, and I really need to start being selfless and stop keeping makeup just for the sake of owning the makeup. I don't ever use it. It's a great palette, but I think it's time to get rid of it and give it to someone who will get so much more use out of it and love it. These highlights from Ofra are so freaking poppin'. And that pink one in the middle, you guys can see I use so much. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this. The one in the middle is Pillow Talk, by the way. But this one is so good. And when I really feel like glowing, I always reach for that. So that is going to stay. Look at this little section I cleared out. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. This ABH highlight, the pink one I was showing you guys earlier, this one, the Peach Fizz, I think it's called. Is that what it's called? Peach... Yo, what is your name? Oh yeah, Peach Fizz. So that is this, but it's like a deep pinky orange color. This I use, I think I've mentioned this before so many times, but I used this on my wedding day. I used it all over my shoulders, my collarbone, my face, and I was just glowing for the gods. So I saved this for special occasions. This is the So Hollywood, a loose highlight from ABH. That is absolutely staying. This from Manny MUA I legit bought, I'm not even gonna lie, for the packaging. It's so freaking pretty. This is the Mercury highlighter from Lunar Beauty, and I do really love it. It's really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. This one from Pixie I've loved to death. I've absolutely used this in a lot of my looks on my Instagram, not so much in my videos, but This one over here is a dupe for the So Hollywood by ABH. But I'm going to go ahead and keep this because it's a really, really good highlight, and it's nice and affordable. That way, whenever I use it in videos, it'll give people an affordable option. This from Becca I keep just because, I don't know, I feel like it was one of the first high-end highlights I bought, and as you can see, I really did love it, and I do love it. I don't reach for it as much because I'm kind of scared. It's been like 2 years since I bought it, and I know products expire. This one has a 1-year shelf life, so, but I did love it, and as you can see, I like got a lot of use out of it, but I keep it because the packaging is limited edition, and Becca is going out of business, if you guys didn't know, so I just feel like I have to hold on to this for that reason. Okay, this is the Revlon Skin Lights. Everyone is talking about how this is a dupe for ABH So Hollywood, which I already own, and I still need to get through that, and it's going to take me forever. And this is a really pretty highlight. It's one of those things where I bought it because it was new, and the packaging, like the design, and it was really pretty, so it got me, but I don't use it. Someone else can get use out of that, especially since I have the ABH one already. This one from Fenty Beauty I've been reaching for a lot more. This is her, what is this called? Metal Moon Kilowatt Highlight. Absolutely love that one. That is not going anywhere. Oh my god, you guys. These highlights have been with me since like 2015. This is like broken, but these were like one of the first drugstore highlights that came out, and they're really good, but there's no way I'm using them. And I've just been keeping them for the nostalgia of it, but no. These have to go. I don't even know if I want to give these to people. I think I might just throw them away because that's how old they are. And I don't want anyone getting like acne or anything. These are only good for 2 years, and they're way older than that. They're like at least 5 years old by now. So I'm just going to throw these away. It's time to get rid of them. I don't know why I've held on to them so long. I think it's just because, like I said, the nostalgia of it. But these have to go. Those are going in the trash. This little highlight from Laura Geller is really, really, really pretty, and I use it when I'm more tan, like in the summer when I fake tan and everything, so this will stay. It's really pretty. I'm excited to get more use out of that. Look at this. I'm clearing space. I love it. Okay, this is like an all-time fave of mine, the Charlotte Tilbury contour one. That is not going anywhere. I'm almost through with that, and I'll probably buy another one. I have all my Charlotte Tilbury I don't know why I always say that. Charlotte Tilbury brushes. They're Charlotte Tilbury blushes. These are the Chic to Cheek swishers. I have Pillow Talk, one of my faves, Ecstasy, and Sex on Fire. Pillow Talk is definitely my fave. Those are freaking amazing. Those are not going anywhere. But I can sort of make room for this other stuff. Let me see if this palette fits in here now. Oh, it does. Thank you. Okay, so I'll put this stuff here. I can put this there. I love the fact that I'm getting rid of stuff. Okay. Okay, it's fitting. Yay. And I'll put these creams. Sweet. Okay. Got this highlight. Contour. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fitting. This, I'm wondering if I should put this in my primer drawer, because that's what I use it as. I don't really use it as a liquid glow, so I'll put that in my primer drawer. Okay, then, oh gosh, all of my Natasha Denona actual blushes are over here. This one is in the shade called Caribbean? Golden Caribbean. And I know I'll get way more use out of this in the summer because look at how bright that is. So that's really pretty. I'm not getting rid of any of these blushes because the Natasha Denona ones, because I just got them, to be honest. And they're really pretty. These Duo Glow ones are meant to be like a blush and highlight in one. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. This one is like up my alley. This one is an Alba, and I just know I'll be getting so much use out of that. I'll probably hit pan on that one in summertime. And this one is in the color called Rhea. And this one is like way more of like a pink. Look at how pretty. Ooh, I love those. Okay, those are staying. I just got these Honest blushes, and honestly, these Honest blushes are so freaking good. I've been using them as cream under foundation and on top of my foundation and powders, and they're super, super pretty. I love the formula of these. Those are not going anywhere. Okay, this I'm going to get rid of. I did like this, and I use this in my Full Face of e.l.f., but no. It's too small. I just know I'm not reaching for it. Oh, you guys, I love this blush. I love this blush. How long are you good for? Oh, no. I know I got this in, like, September of 2018 because I remember it came in a BoxyCharm box. But it's old. But I do love it. This was, like, my go-to blush for, like, 2 years straight, and it's so pretty. Do you guys ever get scared to, like, use expired makeup? I don't know. I want to... I haven't been reaching for it. I'm very conflicted because I love this blush, but oh no, it's time to get rid of that. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting rid of that. I love that blush so much. But it's time. This is, I also got in PR. It's the Wednesdays Glowy Powder. It's kind of like the same thing as those Natasha Denona's where they meant as blush and highlight in one. But I don't reach for this, and especially since I have those Natasha Denona ones, I know I'm more likely to reach for those. So this I'm going to pass on. Oh, I love this blush. This is the Hourglass Luminous Flush Blush. They make such pretty blushes, and that is such a pretty pink color. Summer is, this blush is going to be like another one of my go-tos. This one is from ColourPop in the color called Chase, and I haven't used it very much just because I honestly don't know. I like the packaging, but I just don't reach for it, so I'm going to try and focus on this blush for a little bit, and then if I'm still not using it by the time I declutter again, I will get rid of it. This is one of my absolute favorite highlights. This is the MAC Luminous, or no, Soft and Gentle highlight, and I love this because I'm not really like into glowy, beamy highlighters all the time. Why are you so hard to open right now? So this one I use kind of like on the daily just to like go to work and stuff because it's not too glowy, but it's also glowy enough, if that makes sense. So keeping that. This is the Milani, what is this called? Silky Matte Sunkissed Bronzer. This one I used all the time before I got the Charlotte Tilbury one. This was what I would use as my contour shade. It's amazing. I need to start using it again. I can't just use my Charlotte Tilbury one every day, so I'm going to keep that. This is the MAC Bronzing Powder in Refined Golden. I use this all the time in the summer because it's darker, and it has these like gold reflective glitter in it, and you wouldn't think that you would like that in a bronzer, but I love it, and it's so pretty, so I'm keeping that. We have the It Bye Bye Pores blush. This is in Natural Soft Pink Love. I've been using this a lot because I like the color. It's like a berry color, and it's like working for this time of year for me, so I'm not getting rid of that. This bronzer is like one of my holy grails. I use it all the time, at least like 3 times a week. It's the Hourglass Nude Bronze Light, not going anywhere. And then the Tarte Avenue Princess, I get a lot of use out of this too. I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on it yet. You can kind of see the indent, like I'm right about to hit pan, so that I use, and I'm sure I'll go through that here. The Charlotte Tilbury products are awesome, but they're so big, they just like they don't really fit, but it's okay. I'm pretty happy with this, you guys. I got rid of a lot. Not like a lot, but I got rid of quite a decent amount. Okay, lipsticks and lip glosses. I don't really use a lot of stuff. So this I got in BoxyCharm, never used it, never opened it. So this is definitely going to someone because I am never going to use that. These Hourglass limited edition for holiday are so beautiful. And I don't use them all the time, but I do use them like maybe once a month. So I'm going to keep those and try and work through them. These Wet n Wild brushes, what am I saying? These Wet n Wild lipsticks are definitely like, the packaging reminded me of Pat McGrath. So like this is a Pat McGrath lip and this is a Wet n Wild one. So when I saw that, I was like very intrigued to buy them, but I don't use them. Like I've never used them. I think I've used them. I don't even know if I've used them. I know I've swatched them, but these are going away because I don't use them and maybe one of my friends will. So those are going bye-bye. Ooh, this is the MAC Selena Queen of Cumbia. It's dark, so I don't really reach for it, but I'm not getting rid of that. That's a collector's item. This is the Becca taupe. I use this more in like the winter, fall time, so I definitely love that. I have all of my Pixie ones. I've told you guys before how much I love these. Those aren't going anywhere. Okay, I have a lot of Gerard Cosmetics ones, and I don't use them. I don't use Buttercup, and I don't use Rodeo Drive. So I think I'm going to go ahead and pass these along. They're really pretty packaging and they're really nice lipsticks. I just don't use them enough and they're taking room, which it's fine, but I just don't use them. Then I have a lot of these Milani ones, which I go through really quickly, so I'm not really concerned about that because I know I'll go through them. This I don't use, and I don't really like liquid lipsticks to be honest, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. That's ColourPop. I have more MAC ones. These are all of my Charlotte Tilbury lips right here, which I use all the time. There's like a chapstick. These Pat McGrath ones. These Smashbox ones I love. Smashbox. So those can stay. And then I have these lip glosses. This is part of my Project Pan, this lip balm. So that can stay because I'm trying to work through it. Then I have just like regular liquid lips and lip glosses. So I'm going to get rid of these because I don't use them and someone else might like them. These are Dread Cosmetics. I have Serenity and Everything Nice. So I don't really like liquid lipsticks anymore, so those can go. All these glosses. Ooh, I love this lip balm. Why is that in there? Because I'm gonna forget about it. Glosses I do use when my hair is up and stuff. I don't use them all the time, but I do use, and I feel like I honestly don't have that much, so I'm like not stressing about this. I feel like I cut down on enough. That's fine. Foundation, I cut back on a lot at my last declutter, so I'm not really concerned about it. Move this light down so I can. But yeah, I'm not really concerned about foundation because at my last declutter I cut back a lot. So these are, it's not honestly that bad. If anything, this foundation is old, so I think I might throw it, but this has been a really good foundation. I just have found others that I like at the moment. I would definitely repurchase this. It's old. I think I got this in 2018 as well, and it's just too old, and I don't reach for it because I'm scared it'll give me pimples, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these and throw them. All these foundations I love. I have the LFCC Camo. Pretty and Fresh is a freaking favorite of mine. Light Illusion. I have the Peach Perfect ones, which I'm thinking of buying again because I know this line is being discontinued and I love it. One of my Holy Grail foundations, the Charlotte Tilbury one. Almay, MAC, this Pure Cosmetics one. I'm gonna get through those because I don't know if I like them or not. This concealer is from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a mess right now, but I use that all the time, and it's really nice for color correcting. It's kind of the same as this Milani one that I just got, so I need to try and use that more. I just got this Honest Beauty foundation, which I did use it once, and I don't know how I feel about it because I know that Honest Beauty is like supposed to be chemical free and good for you and stuff, but when I was using it, let me show you guys, it started getting this weird texture. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's this like weird texture in it, like bumps. And so I was really confused, but my makeup didn't look bad. I don't know what those things are. If it's just like not, if it wasn't blended enough when it was poured in, I don't know, but I need to continue to play with that. I have a couple of cream stick foundations. The Hourglass is one of my favorites. I save that for special occasions because it's expensive. I love that Makeup Forever one. This doesn't fit anywhere else, but I use it all the time. And I'm surprised I haven't like hit pan on any of them, but this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Trio thing. And I just blend all the colors together and put it as a finishing powder. So yeah, I don't feel the need to like get rid of anything else in here. I did a pretty good job getting rid of those other, oh god, this drawer. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I don't know if I need to, okay. This is eyeshadow drawer. And I feel like I did get rid of some eyeshadows. I got rid of most of my Jeffree Star ones, Morphe, just because I don't really do creative looks anymore. I get ready for work and I use the Charlotte Tilbury ones most of the time, so I don't know. I just feel like I don't have that much shadows. And you might look at this and think, what are you talking about? That's a crap ton of shadows. But I just feel like it's like a balanced collection, you know what I mean? So I got this for my birthday for my mother-in-law. She saw me looking at it in the store and then surprised me with it, which I thought was so cute. To be honest, I don't know who Madison Beer is. No idea who that is. I think she's a singer or a TikToker. I don't know. But I saw the palette in store and I thought it was really pretty. And I was telling her about it and she surprised me with it. How cute is that? So yeah, this has like a lot of mauve, some sparkle. It's a really pretty palette and I just got it, so I need to start playing with it more. I'm not going to get rid of it. This Marc Jacobs one, I don't own Marc Jacobs and so I just like to keep it for that reason, but I do use it sometimes, but it's just really purple, but I'm not getting rid of it. I honestly don't know that I'll get rid of any shadows, so I'm sorry. This Kat Von D one is amazing. I don't know why some people just didn't like it, but I think it's a great palette, you guys. So this one is so good, and I do use it quite often. This Iconic London, like, pigments palette. There's a lot of pretty pigments in there. I'm not getting rid of that. Okay, this came in a BoxyCharm box, and I honestly I've never used it, and I'm not going to use it. It's just like a little palette. It's basically brand new. It is brand new because I didn't use it. So that is going in the giveaway to friends family pile. Pat McGrath. Freaking iconic. Wore this on my wedding day. I did my makeup recreation wedding video if you guys want to check that out, but this is freaking pure gold, you guys. Freaking beautiful palette. There's not going to be one like it, and I'm keeping it. I have a couple of Natasha Denona shadows, which are amazing, and I'm definitely keeping. Ooh, my Carly Bible palette. I love this palette, you guys. And I feel like AB8 shadows are pretty easy to go through because they're quite soft, so I like that. And, ooh, this one's really nice, too. A lot of these I get, like, on sale, you guys, so it might seem like I have a lot, but I get them on sale, so it's okay. That's my logic. This is so pretty, the Smashbox one. I need to keep that out because it's going to be really nice for summer. Okay, these we can get rid of. Oh, I'm getting rid of things. These are from e.l.f. and they're just the little snap shadows. They're really nice. Again, I featured these in my full... These are really nice, and I featured them in my full face of e.l.f. But I don't reach... Oh, sorry. I don't reach for them, so these can go to a friend or family member who might get way more use. I love my little Grogu palette from ColourPop. It's got a lot of greens in case I ever need them. Maybe St. Patrick's Day, you never know. My Raw Beauty Kristi palette from Pure Cosmetics. I love Raw Beauty Kristi. She's one of my favorite content creators. And this is a really nice palette. So that is staying. I have this palette that I made. Whoa, dude, I forgot what website I made this from, but I have a video on this palette if you guys want to check it out, but I just like it. I'm not getting rid of this. Why would I give this to someone when it has pictures of me on it and my name? So no, I keep that. It's a cute palette. This Sailor Moon palette from ColourPop. I freaking love Sailor Moon. She reminds me of my childhood, so that's not going anywhere. Viseart. I think I mentioned this in a video, and I love it, so that's staying. Yeah, no, I feel like those e.l.f. shadows is all I'm getting rid of, because I do use these shadows, you guys. I don't use them every single day, but I interchange them, and I reach for them. And this is the Pat McGrath palette that came out for holiday. It's really pretty, and you can never have too many Pat McGrath shadows. The Tati Beauty one, I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on any of these either, because this was like an everyday palette for me for a while, but there's some nice glitters. I have a Morphe palette down there, the Jocelyn Hill one, that has a lot of nice browns. My MAC Selena one, ugh, iconic. No, I'm not getting rid of any more. Those e.l.f. ones is good enough. You guys, I'm sorry. I know this seems, I don't know, I feel bad sometimes when I keep stuff, but it's gotten better, I'm telling you. Before, I would like never get rid of anything. Now, I kinda am better at it. So, those e.l.f. shadows will serve someone well, but they are getting a new home. Guys, on to this side, this is where I keep my powders and primers. So I went ahead, I had this little travel size Peach Perfect powder because it was on sale and I love the Peach Perfect powder. I haven't gone through it, but I know I will, so I keep that as a backup. This It by Pores powder I keep every single time. I talk myself into keeping it. This is 2 years old as well, and I don't use it because it's kind of stinky, and I don't know. I don't use it. This is going away. I'm finally getting rid of that. I have my Peach Perfect powder, which I use almost on the daily. Wore that on my makeup. Wore that on my wedding day as well because I love it. Flower Beauty. This is like a good dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder, so I keep that. I have my actual Charlotte Tilbury powder. Maybelline Fit Me, you can't go wrong. This was my go-to powder for years. This one from Pretty Vulgar, I keep because of the packaging, and I can't be doing that anymore, so this is going away because I don't use it. This MAC powder is good. I love this powder, actually, and I try to not use it as much because MAC is kind of pricey. Not that pricey, but I use this maybe like once a week, so I do use that. I have this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance powder, which I use for like under my eyes. I do use that one, and then I have this one, which I use as a powder foundation sometimes, the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh. My MAC Studio Fix, I'm in the shade NC15 if you're curious. Love that powder, not getting rid of it. This I've actually gone through. This is a brand new one because I use this powder so much. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Love that. Okay, now we can focus on primer. This is another one of those Charlotte Tilbury Glow primers, so I'm not getting rid of it because I love them and I use them. You guys, this has been like my favorite primer recently. I love it, and it's big and it was on sale, but I've gone through like to here, and I've had it for maybe like a month. I love this primer so much. It's the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It's freaking amazing. Okay, we have the Rose All Day from Physicians Formula. I used to use this all the time, but I don't use it anymore. It smells so good, but No, I gotta get rid of her because I don't use it anymore and it's time. I also don't use this anymore, but I used it for a while. This is the Fab Pore 3-in-1 Oil Control from Soap & Glory. I'm not really into that kind of stuff anymore, so I'm getting rid of that. This one is really good from ColourPop, the No Filter. I have the Becca Perfecting Base Velvet Blurring Primer. It's like a mattifying one. Elemis. Ooh, this one's so good. This is like a dupe for the Tatcha canvas one. This one from Wet n Wild I did use quite a bit. As you can see, I've used half the bottle. But I'm just not really into stuff like this anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this along. I know a lot of people loved it, and I too loved it. It's just not my thing. We have the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I do use that. One of my favorites, you guys know, I've talked about this so much, the Jelly Pop Primer. This, bear with me, from NYX is like a jelly primer. I honestly don't use it, and it takes up a lot of space, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And call it a day when it comes to powder and primers. Look at this. I'm making room. Okay. This drawer is really weird. It has glitter. Ooh, something's leaking. Glitter liners. I don't know why I keep these because I already repurchased them. I think I kept them as reminders to repurchase them. But these are dried out. They're all dried out. The Stila ones dry out so much quicker than the Pixie ones. But if you didn't know, the Pixie ones are pretty much dupes for the Stila ones. I'm getting rid of these because they're dried out. As you can see, this one's like almost gone. But yeah, those can go. This drawer is just so random. I have like pigments and glitter liners. Again, I used to do way more creative looks, but I just don't anymore. And no one's going to use those, so I'm throwing them away because they're all dry and crusty. But this drawer is lashes and eyeshadow primers, lash glue liners, stuff like that. I've cut back on a lot of lashes. I gave a lot to my mom for Christmas and her birthday and stuff. But yeah, I don't feel like as overwhelmed by this drawer. And I think I have a pretty good collection. I keep my eyeshadow bases over here as well as some glitter liners, which I've been absolutely loving. They're so much easier than lash glue in my opinion. I have magnetic ones, excuse me, not liner, but I have magnetic ones. These ones from Lily Lashes are so pretty. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of anything in that drawer. That drawer is just random crap, and then that drawer is just for storage. So yeah, I'm not mad at it, you guys. I don't have half as much stuff as I used to. Now we can get into this section over here. So this I've talked about before, but I got on Amazon. This is just where I keep like all my setting sprays, some toners, more setting sprays, and okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. This is the Touch and Soul. What is this called? Glossy Skin Balm. And I used to use this as a primer, and I used to really like it, but I just don't reach for it anymore, and it's literally sat there forever. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. This I don't use because I feel like it breaks me out. It's the Pixie Milky, like it's supposed to be like a micellar water, I'm pretty sure, and I just don't like it. So I'm getting rid of that. And I think that's fine because I definitely use a lot of the other stuff. So next we can go ahead and get into this side. So I try to keep all my concealers here because I want them to be vertical so that way I can like make sure I'm making progress on them. But I'm almost done with this, you guys. I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned this in my project pan and I'm almost done with it. And I'm like really proud of myself for getting through that. I have some castor oil that I use in my brows that I homemade them. More concealer. This I don't use. I don't use this. It's the Pixie, what are you called? Pixie Eyezone Brightener. I don't use it, and I'm going to get rid of it. I have my little MAC. Look how, see, like I like keeping it vertically because then you can see like the progress you make on it, so I'm good there. This is old, and it's the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's a classic, but it's old. I don't know how old it is because I don't remember when I bought it, but okay, I don't remember how old it is, but I know I've repurchased them because I go through them because I do like it, so I'm going to keep this in the front and start using it more. The Hourglass concealer is a favorite. This Jeffree Star one is pretty good. I'm trying to get through it. I have some hand sanitizer, and then these foundations I'm really working on getting through. They were part of my project pan. But this one, as you can kind of see, keeping it vertically, I can see how far I am, and I'm like halfway through it. So I'm excited to get through that. And this one is like a quarter of the way. It's like to here. I'm really trying to get through it, but I just feel like it doesn't last as long on me, so it's hard. I just find that I don't like reaching for it. This Too Faced concealer is so freaking good. I use it almost every day, and it has like a nice peachy tone. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna go like get through this. So by the end of, what am I saying? I'm gonna get through it. I just know because I use it all the time. And yeah, the rest I'm good with because I don't feel the need to get rid of anything else because I do use everything else. This is my mascara drawer, and I keep it rather small because I know mascaras tend to dry up, but I use like all of these. I'm not like that big a fan of the Lily Lashes one. My mom recommended it to me because she said it's like her holy grail. She loves it, but it's too wet for me, so I think I'm just going to give this to my mom because she probably uses it on the daily. I got her one for Christmas, but she's probably almost out of it, so I'm just going to give this to my mom because I don't like it. I tried to like it, and I just don't like it. It's too wet. My all-time favorite is the Milk Makeup Waterproof Kush Mascara. Then I have the Charlotte Tilbury ones. Full Fat Lashes is so, so good. It's one of my faves. The Tarte Lights Camera Splashes is old. I think it's from like November of 2019, and these are only supposed to be good for 3 months, so I'm just going to throw that away. Same thing with this ColourPop one. It's blue, and so I keep it for when I do like fun looks, but it's also old. That one's probably like 2018. And the Maybelline Bambi Eyes is really good, so I'm just going to keep that. So yeah, mascara, I only have like 4 now in my collection. I'm really happy with that because they get bad anyway. Like I said, you just are only supposed to have them for 3 months, so I'm just going to throw that away. Next, we have brows, which I have a lot of brow stuff. So yeah, this is the LA Girl Brow Pomade. I'm not a pomade person. I use these Milk gels almost every day. Those are staying. This e.l.f. one is not for me. I'm going to get rid of that. This is lash glue. I don't know why it's in that drawer. That needs to go in my lash glue drawer. Benefit Gimme Brow, a favorite. This one I wasn't that big a fan of. This is the Got To Be Glued, is that what it's called? The brow glue from NYX. I got that in PR, and I don't really reach for it, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. This Wet n Wild one I also don't use. It was good. It's just a little too creamy for my liking, and I don't use it. These Wow Brows I'm going to try and finish up because I do like them. I have like 3 of them. I have another Gimme Brow just in a different color. This LA Girl, how much is left of this? Because if there's not that much left, I'm legit just going to throw it away. Oh no, there's quite a few. Quite a bit left. I'll give that to one of my coworkers or something because someone might use it. I don't know, maybe they can cleanse the spoolie somehow. Okay. I honestly forgot I owned this. How sad is that? This is the MAC Shape and Shade. I used to use it all the time, and I think it just got stuck back here with all this stuff, and I just forgot I had it. This brow bar from Drug Cosmetics is basically just like a wax with brow shadows, and I feel like you have to use a lot of wax. That's why there's like dents in it, because I just had to scrape up a lot. I'm going to get rid of that, see if anyone wants it. If not, I will throw it. But yeah, I made a pretty good clearing of my brow products. Now I only have like that. I tend to use gels more because it's quicker in the mornings. I have a lot of eyeliners here. I'm not really going to get rid of any of them because I feel like it's not too much of a like mess. So I'll keep those. This is that section I was talking about where this didn't fit, but I guess it does fit because this didn't fit. So these are all my liquid glitters, and then glitters. I have that one from Charlotte Tilbury I showed you, and then this one from Hourglass is like a pressed pigment shadow. But I have these ones from MAC. I absolutely love the Pixie ones. I almost have like every single color. They're just so easy to throw on top of a shade, like a shadow look, and then you just get a really nice finished product look. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This one from Flower Beauty. I'm just going to put this in this drawer to see if I can't make these fit better. I don't know if that even did anything, but I think these will fit now. Yay! Yeah, I don't feel like the need to get rid of any of those because I use them all the time. And the main point of these is like to use the stuff more like as part of my project pan. So it's time for me to go through and see if I actually use the stuff or if I want to get rid of it. This Jeffree Star powder I've tried to like. It smells good, but I've just noticed when I wear it, my makeup looks bad that day, like by midday. So I'm going to get rid of that. It doesn't work for me. This Pure Cosmetics one, you guys, I use almost every single day. And I've had this as part of my project pan, and I use it almost every single day. I'm no joke. Why? Like, there's not even a dent, like nothing. It just looks like I've never even used it. It's one of those products where I'm trying so hard to hit pan on and feel like accomplished, but it's just, taking me forever, and I swear I use it like every single day. It's a good powder, but it's just annoying that I'm like not getting through it. So that's staying. This was also part of the project. This is the Pore Professional from Benefit, and I've been using it more recently, but you guys, I was obsessed with that Too Faced one, so I was using it for like a month straight, but I'm gonna start trying to focus on that again. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that Jeffree Star powder because it's just, I've been trying to use it, and it's just not, it's not for me because it's just not working out. Again, these are some stuff that are part of the project. This is a Urban Decay lipstick. I need to start, I just forget about it sometimes because it's in this random drawer, so I'm going to keep that so I can try and use it more. This, it's just not something I reach for, and I've been trying, it doesn't like do anything that I've noticed, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. This Hailey's Beauty foundation, again, it's not like a bad foundation, it was just in the wrong shade for me, and I've been trying to use it more. I've actually used it like 3 times in the last week, so that's staying in. This is staying in. I just don't really use black eyeliner unless I'm wearing falsies, and I don't really wear falsies to work, so, but I have to have a black eyeliner, and I only own one, so you just have to have one. Okay, this I don't use. Like, I legit don't use. It's too old at this point. I'm not going to give it to anyone else because it's been on my eye. I mean, I know you can sharpen it, but it's just old. It's probably like 3 years old. I don't even know, so I'm going to throw that away because I already have a different brightener. This, I don't know if I just want to throw it or if I want to scrape out, but I'm like, you can't roll any more up, so I'm really proud of that. And I've gone through a lot of these foundation sticks because I absolutely do love them, but I think I'm going to like scrape that out with a bobby pin and get like one more use out of it. This is so old, like no. There's still stuff in it, but it's like, kind of makes my eyebrows itch when I use it, so I'm assuming that just means like, girl, get rid of it because it's too old. We have this Pure Cosmetic Disappearing Ink Concealer, and I try to use this, you guys. I don't reach for it, and maybe someone else will like it. I've used it maybe like 5 times. It's probably full still, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that because someone else might like it, and there's no point in me saying I'm going to try and use it up when I don't even reach for it, so that's going to go bye-bye. We're almost done, guys. Okay. Here we have some more products that are part of the project pan. This it's the same thing as before. I need to scrape it out. This is like a mini Hourglass thing I got in a sample, and I love Hourglass stick foundation, so I'm sure I'll be able to use that one last time. This blush is so beautiful. It's the Milani Luminoso blush. It's an iconic blush. It was everyone's favorite at some point, but I don't know why. I just don't reach for it. Like, I honestly don't know why. I just don't, and it's so beautiful. It's so pretty. I know someone else will love it, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. This Pixie blush I use all the time, and it's the same thing as that Pure Cosmetics powder. It's just like nothing is happening. I mean, you can kind of see like a little bit of a dent, but it's taking me forever, and it's kind of discouraging, you know, and it's like you don't see progress, but I love it, and it's a beautiful shade, and it works really well on my skin tone. Like, I feel like it looks really good on me, so I'm going to keep it because I do like it. It's just taking forever. And then this is another one of those things that was in the project. This is the number 7 Maple Bronzer. Ugh. You guys, you can like see the rim of the pan, and I use this probably at least 1 to 2 times a week. Maybe I just need to start focusing on it more, but I just love that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer so much. It's like my favorite, so I need to start focusing on this more because I feel like once I hit pan, I will feel accomplished and be able to like pass it on or just get rid of it, but I want to hit pan on it so bad because I use it all the time, and it's just not, it's not reflecting that. Okay, last little project pan drawer. This is from Gerard Cosmetics. I just don't use it. I don't use it. I feel like it's almost too powdery, and it just like sits on top of my skin. It's not right for me. It's a gorgeous shade. I just don't use it, and I know I'm not going to use it, so I need to get rid of that. ABH Amrezy, a freaking classic, and this is just like a cockroach. It never dies. Like, there's no way I feel like I will ever hit pan on it. I don't know if anyone on this planet has ever hit pan on it because it's just such a different type of formula that it's like never ending. It's like the weirdest thing, but I use it like every day too, you guys, and I swear I'm never going to hit pan on it, and I've spoke about this before, but it's broken in the corner. That's why there's that little bit of pan. Ugh, but it's taking forever, but it's like one of my favorite highlights, and I don't know. It's just like literally never ending. It's the weirdest formula, but the best formula at the same time. It's hard to explain, but yeah. That is my full makeup collection declutter video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. This is like all the stuff I'm getting rid of. I'm really proud of myself. Again, sorry for the video quality. It's so dark over there. But yeah, I feel really nice and accomplished. Oh yeah, I have these setting sprays. I forgot to talk about them. These are part of the project, and I'm almost done with it. This has been like my all-time favorite primer. No, not primer, setting spray recently. The Maracuja one from Tarte. I got that in a BoxyCharm box. Never even heard of it, but it's so good. And then this one from Pixi. I swear I have like 2 uses left. So those are part of my project as well, and I'm really excited that those are almost done. Ah! But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Again, I'm sorry I had to use this lens, but the other one was just way too close and you couldn't really see anything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's like all over the place and it's a really weird video setup, but I just really wanted to show you guys my makeup collection, what I've been loving, update on my project pan, and then stuff that I'm decluttering. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!